Hey guys, Chris here. Today I'm going to do a real quick video on this MAF flow sensor that I'm taking basically everything apart on the Evo, trying to find out what's wrong, what's okay, if I could fix it, clean it, for example in this case. So basically I'm taking the whole engine apart just to find out what I need to work with, and found something really interesting in this MAF flow sensor, which is basically it's super duper dirty. Like, they've probably never cleaned this MAF flow sensor since 2005, since the car came out. It's full of gunk and oil, because there is an oil return line feed from the valve cover that goes back into the intake. And so, I mean, you can see, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's full and dirty, and the actual sensor is insane, but it's super dirty. So basically what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go through on how to clean it. And I also have a question to maybe somebody that knows, if they do see this video and they do know. But I'll go through the steps, just super simple, super easy, and no lie, this will change your car. From 4 to 10 horsepower, from reliability. It's that little sensor right there. Basically what it does is that it reads how much air is going into the car through the ECU, and if it's dirty like this, it's probably giving it bad readings, and it's maybe throwing less gas. It controls the air fuel mixture of the car, and in that case, since this is so dirty, maybe that's why I feel like I hear a little misfire, but it's not a misfire. It's just like the RPMs are going up and down, and I feel like this could fix it. So this is what I'm going to be using to clean the mass airflow sensor. Basically it's what it's called, MAF Airflow Sensor Cleaner from CRC. What I do have a question for all of you guys that maybe will see this video, if you guys are Evo owners. It says in the back, I read everything. Let me see if I could get it to focus. And it says that it's not recommended on Toyota Supras, Turbos, Mitsubishis, which is us or me, or most Lexus vehicles. So I don't know, it says not to use on Mitsubishi. I looked through all the forums, and so I googled it and I researched for hours. Why is it not meant for Mitsubishi mass flow air sensors? And the only thing I could come up with was that maybe the pressure from the can affect the sensor, and I read this online. So just be careful with that sensor and do it from afar. But there is really no other reason, at least I couldn't find it. So if somebody knows why is it that in the can it says not for Mitsubishis, please let me know. I mean, everybody uses it. I read it everywhere, and everybody's using the same can, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. But if somebody does know the reason, please let me know. Alright, so the first steps I'm going to take is wiping everything in the inside down without touching the sensor. Please be really, really careful with that. I'm going to use a really old dirty rag because, again, it has so much in it. I'm just going to wipe it down really, really carefully. And I mean, I'm going to show you guys this and you guys won't believe this. This is insane. And the reason why this happened is because the actual air intake was clogged. So basically it was really hard for it to bring in air. It was super old, and I'm guessing the previous owner never changed it. And so basically the oil was just basically going all the way to the mass airflow sensor. That's the only reason I think this happened. So I'm gonna change the intake filters. I'm gonna clean this out, and I'm gonna drive it for a little bit and see if it happens again. If it does happen again, I mean, I'm still gonna get a oil catch can, but for now I just want to see what's going on. Now I've cleaned it as much as I could with the clot. Now I'm going to be using this. I'm going to take it outside and record it. Basically, I'm going to spray it again from afar because they don't recommend it up close because of the sensor. But I'm going to spray it from afar, try to clean it as much as I can from both sides, and I'll show you guys the finished result. So this is how it came out after cleaning it. I sprayed it about 10 to 15 times. It's basically brand new, super clean. The sensor inside, as you can see, is clean also. So yeah, it takes 2 to 3 minutes to just spray it down. Super easy to take apart, and it's something that I really do recommend to do.